Donkey's Barbecue. Good eats and satisfying meats.
All right. I wanted to come back and talk a little bit about the Char-Broil Grand, the Grand Champ. Did another video on this a while ago, but I missed a couple of things. Fold down shelf. I don't think I mentioned that in my other video. I did add just a couple of more probes in there for the grate. They were $4 or $5 I got those for, so I'm not expecting a whole lot out of that. I wanted to show the mod I did right here. I used a step bit, put a little bit of vegetable oil on there, and just went through. Just make sure inside, when you do that, you collect all your shavings, because it will get shavings all over the place. One of the things I noticed on a lot of the other videos is that people had leaking issues with smoke leaks and air leaks. This is absolutely nothing. I've got no leaks out of this at all. The gasket works perfect. You can see the gasket right there. Absolutely no leaks at all. I don't like to close on these temp probes. As you can see inside, a lot of people are saying you take this grate right here inside, that lifts out, you can flip it over and use that as a baffle. I have not had any reason to do that. Right in here there's another baffle that comes with it. I just knocked it over, but that baffle right there will kind of protect this. And what I've done is I put some foil there, I put my water pan right here, and I've got fairly even grate temps. In fact, my high side is on the exhaust side, not on the firebox side. So if I'm checking here, I'm trying to cook at 250, I'm about 250 coming in, I'm about 260, 265 on the out. Absolutely no issues with that whatsoever. I might move something around if I need to. I don't think I showed the top grate on here, but it does slide back and forth a little bit, and it's a little easier to get to. I'm gonna do 6 racks of ribs on this today. So I'm gonna be cleaning this up, getting it all ready. Got my chunks down here. I use 1 to 2 of these. So starting off, I always do a little bit of charcoal. I got my little gas system here for charcoal. Do a chimney of charcoal, throw it in, heat everything up, preheat all my splits right in here. So preheat the splits. On my first cook, I had a really bad leak in here, right there. All the smoke was coming out the bottom. After that cook, never had another issue with it at all. The charcoal basket does not come with a bottom. The downside of that not coming with a bottom is here. When you want to empty this ash pan out, this slides right out. You can't do that while you're cooking because the charcoal basket's in the way. So it'd be nice if you could lift that up just temporarily and go ahead and get that out. What I've done is I've got a little shovel right there. I just scoop some of the ash out, put it into my ash bucket, which sits right here, catches everything. Now, what I do have a problem with, I've got a little bit of a leak. If I can get this back in now, got a little bit of a leak down here. Nothing big at all, but there's a little gap right there when I have this closed. Now this screw right here on the handle that holds the door closed, I don't even think you can see that gap right now. This screw gets very loose. It'll fall out and it's very wobbly. This screw here, right here, also gets very loose. Now the problem with that is, like the other day, I came out and adjusted this and I had it not open too much because I was trying to cook it like 225, and this actually fell closed. So the screw was so loose it just fell. The problem with that is I got some dirty smoke for a few minutes until I came out and opened this back up. Quick open, got the flames going again, and tightened that screw up. Yeah, no big deal. So that's kind of what I've seen so far. This firebox seals perfect. I've got no leaks in here whatsoever with the gasket that they included with it. This side is a little bit higher. You can see a little bit of warpage there, but the gasket has sealed that. This side, absolutely no issues along here with that at all. It is dirty right now, as I said. So just wanted to kind of go over this one more time. I've seen some people that have leaks. I got this from Home Depot about a month and a half, 2 months ago now. It was the only one I could find, actually. They had nothing put together. So I grabbed this and put it together at home with the help of my boys. No problem at all. It does not come with a bucket. I put the Traeger bucket on there. Yeah, I know stuff is dirty, but I live in Arizona and I live in the dust. So I blow this off and I'll wipe it off later and throw my ribs on. But anyway, I do have a couple little planks under there. That's just to level it out because my patio is a bit sloped. So it comes in real handy. I love the smoker so far. I've got my Traeger, I've got my Blackstone, I've got an egg. This is the only offset that I have right now. I used to have another char griller, but I replaced it with this one. So far, I'm really happy with it. Have seen no issues with leaking or anything. So if you guys have any questions, happy to do other videos and let you know. So yeah, that's about it. Any questions, let me know. Thanks.